In tonight's Oklahoma Zone in Focus, Oklahoma's 4.5% state sales tax on groceries will soon be a thing of the past. Governor Kevin Stitt signed a bill into law today that eliminates that tax. House and Senate leaders from both parties were there for the ceremony.
This has been in the making for years now, and I'm proud of the bipartisan support that made this possible. The grocery tax was one of the most regressive taxes that we had. It affected people on the lower income bracket much more than people that made a lot of money.
The law will go into effect in late August, so grocery stores will have enough time to update their systems. This won't make your grocery bill totally tax-free because the local tax collected by your city or county will remain in place.
And while that number does vary between cities, all shoppers will see the same reduction. That's 4.5%. News on 6's Emery Bryan goes more in-depth with tonight's Oklahoma Zone in Focus. Emery?
Well, that 4.5% reduction will knock $4.50 off a $100 grocery bill starting this August. Tax relief is coming at the grocery store, where about half of the current sales tax will no longer apply once the new law takes effect. Though House Bill 1955 was signed today, it takes effect 90 days after the legislature adjourns. After that, state sales tax won't apply to food and food ingredients, soft drinks, or candy. It will apply to ready-to-eat food, alcohol, tobacco, diet supplements, and vitamins. For $90 worth of groceries in Tulsa, taxes now make the bill $97.66. After the state tax is cut, the bill drops to $93.61. City and county sales tax will still apply to every purchase, and that sales tax pays for local government. Tulsa Mayor G.T. Bynum supports the cut in state taxes, but said if we eliminated the sales tax on groceries at a city level, it would have a catastrophic impact on police and fire department staffing. The state portion of the sales tax on groceries generates about $400 million per year. Soon, it will be unavailable for the state to spend. Instead, shoppers will keep that portion. The change means Oklahoma joins the majority of states with no grocery tax, like Texas and Colorado, while Arkansas, Missouri, and Kansas still do charge some tax on groceries. Now, in the law, there's actually a ban on cities to make sure that they don't raise their taxes to take advantage of that 4.5% gap. That ban lasts for 1 year. Of course, the state could eventually reimpose this grocery tax that they have now taken away. But, of course, in Oklahoma, it is much harder to raise taxes than it is to cut them. Reporting live in Tulsa, Emery Bryan, Oklahoma Zone News on 6.
This tax cut does come as the USDA data says Americans are spending more of their income on food than they have in 30 years. Over the last 4 years, food prices have gone up at a faster rate than housing, medical care, clothing, and education. In addition to inflation, the USDA says other factors have also driven up food prices, like the pandemic, the war in Ukraine, and the 2022 bird flu outbreak.